everyone for some more of my Leeds United career mode for FIFA 19. And the last video I left you guys on a little bit of a cliffhanger, and that was I had 5 players that had transfer offers accepted, and I was going to pick between one of them. Out of the 5, I was only going to pick out one. But before I show you who that is, I want to show you some results that's happened since the last game I played, which was against Arsenal. So the first game that I simmed was against Crystal Palace at home, which I ended up winning 2-0. I was not able to replicate my shock win earlier in the season against Tottenham. I ended up losing 3-1 at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, or New White Hart Lane, or whatever you want to call it. But I do bounce back at home against Cardiff City. I ended up winning that one 3-0. And those are the only games I have. And then they rescheduled this Burnley game 2 days after the Leicester game, which really makes me mad. So that means I'm going to have these 2 games and this game. I have pretty much 3 games in the span of 1 week, and my guys are going to be knackered. But anyway, I'll be playing against Leicester, and before I... Actually, I'll reveal it here right now, because I'm going to be getting ready for the game. Oh, let me show you guys the table here real quick. As you can see here, despite Spurs beating me, I still have a 6-point lead over them in the table. And I do have a game in hand, so if I do win this game against Leicester, I'm going to have a 9-point advantage in the table. Spurs are in a bit of a losing streak right now, which is good news for me. And Manchester United, the reigning champs, unless they get on an absolute tear, it looks like they will not be defending their Premier League crown this year. And the relegated sides are Blackburn, Bournemouth, and Cardiff. Wow, Cardiff only won 1 game all season. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Blackburn and Bournemouth, they're pretty far behind. Oh, excuse me. I thought I was going to burp there, but yeah, Stoke and Crystal Palace are 9 points ahead of Blackburn and 11 ahead of Bournemouth. So I think Blackburn and Bournemouth are going to be joining Cardiff and the relegation zone. But anyway, without further ado, I will be playing this game against Leicester City. And you can already see a new signing right there, which is not one of the ones that I had in the I talked about in the last video. But the one I talked about in the last video, as you can see up top, is Luka Jovic from Benfica. And I've played with him in Eintracht Frankfurt on that career mode, but I've never actually bought him. And this kid has an overall of the high 80s, low 90s. And he went to Real Madrid in real life for 60 million euros. So yeah, I'm very excited to play with him alongside Adama, Tovan, and Götze. I think those front 4 are going to be amazing together. And another signing I was able to make too, as you can see here, is Rafael Guerreiro, which I'm going to go ahead and get ready for this game. I noticed when I completed the Luka Jovic signing that I still had $29 million in my transfer budget. And that's exactly how much that Dortmund wanted for him. But I managed to get it down to $27 million, that way I can afford his wage, and sure enough I was able to bring Rafael Guerreiro in too, so I end up not making just 1 signing, but I end up making 2 signings here, which really makes me happy, and I'm really glad that the whole Koke sale did not go in vain, that I was able to get quite a bit accomplished with that money, and I'm very pleased with my squad. I'm still not saying we're going to win the Premier League yet. We've still got 12 games left to go yet. Well, actually for me it's 13. But I should definitely be at least in the Champions League next year. And I'm trying to see here. There really are no new faces. I'm looking at the bench. They brought in William Jose. That's interesting. I think I actually would have started him over Jamie Vardy. Because at this point in the career mode, Jamie Vardy's about 32, 33 years old. I mean, not that he's a bad player, but William Jose. Okay. Oh. I panicked there. Guerreiro almost opening up his account with Leeds United, but Adrian Rabiot is right there. Yeah, I kind of panicked there. I should have just taken the shot, but I was trying to get and pass it to the guy that was along the left-hand side. Luka Jovic trying to make an instant impact. Luka Jovic. And there he does. He opens up his account for Leeds United. To be honest with you, but out of the 5 that I mentioned in the previous video, I was torn between Luka Jovic and Yuri Tielemans. But whenever I was thinking about it, I already have a plethora of midfielders, which means I would have had to have got rid of somebody else, which I'm kind of working on the depth of my squad, and one area that I felt that needed to be improved on was the striking position, and I decided to go in for and sign Luka Jovic rather, but there we go, Nathan Ake scores. But another reason why I was torn between Tielemans and Jovic was because in terms of wage, they were the 2 cheapest at 80 grand a week. All the other ones were at least 120 grand a week, and I just simply could not afford that. Okay, Guerrero, nice tackle. Can he get on the score sheet? Yes, he can. And he was the guy that you saw at the opening graphic. Yeah, this team feels really good right now. I mean, yeah, it is sad that Koke didn't even last a half a season at Leeds United, but at the same time, though, like I said before, I needed to make some kind of sacrifice, considering that how little money, which, by the way, I went back and looked, and I have to correct myself, because I said that they gave me the exact same amount as what they did last year. They actually didn't. They actually gave me less money for the Premier League this season than what they did in the Championship last year. Championship, they gave me 11.5 million, which I think that was offside. And in this season, they only gave me 10.5, so even with me getting promoted, they actually gave me less money. If that's not a Mike Ashley move, I don't know what is. Tovan trying to make something up. Change to number 20. Oh, not a good finish. Oh, Adama, what kind of finish was that? There was no reason you had to make that finish. You had plenty of time to get your act together and make a good finish out of that. A beautiful cross by Florian Tovan wasted by a horrible finish by Adama. That really does not make me happy, but alas, Mario Götze gets on the score sheet. That does make me happy. I really don't understand why my guys do that whenever they come in to collect the cross. They spike the ball into the pitch instead of actually shooting it towards the goal. You don't see that in real life where you get a pass and then you spike it in the pitch. I'm not even sure what you even call that maneuver. Okay, Jovic, nice. Oh, that was beautiful from the new man from Benfica. Yeah, he's only 22 years of age here, and like I said earlier, his potential is in the low 80s, mid 90s. So yeah, if there's any chance whatsoever, I could to bring him in. And his potential is higher than Yuri Tielemans as well, so I would have felt that it would have been a waste if I brought in Tielemans instead of Jovic, even though I've never bought Tielemans in a career mode before. Ooh, I thought that was headed in. O'Connell's usually pretty good there. Yeah, I'm very surprised he did not get down on target. Okay, Ake tries to win the ball. Heads it right to the Leicester player. Götze passing it to Jovic. Jovic loses the ball. Jovic tries to get the ball back. Jovic trying to make something happen. Somebody make something happen, please. Okay. And Mario Götze gets another goal. I'm not... It can't be just me, but I thought things were going smooth in this game up until Adama had that awful miss from that beautiful Tovan cross. I gotta be honest with you, I'm almost half tempted to sub him off at halftime because Adama really has not made me happy so far in this game. Yeah, I already think I know what move I'm gonna make. Okay. Time to redeem yourself, Adama. No, you can't get around your defender. Your pace is like at 97 right now. There should be no reason why you should be trailing behind the defender. Okay, Guerrero. Yeah, he's not gonna get a look. Probably not. Nope. Danny Wood with the easy collector. Yeah, that miss by Adama just completely sucked the energy out of this team. I thought everything was smooth sailing until then. So you know what? His stamina is pretty good, but I can't deal with that. I'm sorry. I mean, they're gonna have... Okay, who do I want? Do I want Vanaken or do I want Phillips? I'll put Vanaken there. He hardly gets game time these days, so I'm gonna put him in there. Move Guerrero to the right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, move Guerrero to the right. I actually changed his number to number 12. That way Tovan can have number 20. Because Vanaken used to be number 20, but that went to... Like I said, it went to Mario Götze. Oh, it's... What is going on, guys? Okay, Jovic with a nice steal. A good finish. Thankfully, Leicester wasted that throw in there. Yeah, I was very surprised Timmy Chandler didn't keep that in. Oh, come on, guys. Okay, Tovan passing it to Vanaken. Tovan trying to make the run. Can he get a shot off? Ooh, he hits the crossbar. How unlucky was that? Okay, playing long ball football. Not the most exciting or constructive brand of football out there. He's offside. No, he isn't. I thought for sure he was offside. Okay. Nice! I thought for sure Danny Wood had that far post covered. Well, it'd be his near post, but... Not a bad cross by Guerrero either, I have to admit. And another thing I like about Guerrero too, why I signed him, is... I actually think he's more versatile than what Koke is, so he can play more positions than what Koke can. I mean, that's what versatile means, but... Yeah, he's a year younger, even though he's 2 overall under Koke. I just think that not getting him and getting Jovic in that in was worth it, and definitely bringing Florian Tovan, because Tovan was part of the money that I got from Koke as well. And I think I just realized I forgot to mute my TV, so I apologize if you hear an echo. Okay, nice. Is anybody going to make a run? Robbio tried to, but that's not really what he's meant to do. Okay, Vanaken. Ooh. How did he lose that header? He's 6'5". Okay, Burnley beating Bournemouth. That's not much of a surprise considering how horrible Bournemouth has been in real life. Yeah, let me mute my TV. Okay, let me make some subs. I'll move Tovan to the right. Let's see. I'm actually actually gonna give Goetze a full game. I'm gonna sub off Guerrero, put on Jack Harrison. And I'm gonna give Jonathan David some time because he was complaining to me off camera about not getting enough minutes, so... And Jonathan David is a good player, but... With Luka Jovic coming in and with Kamaru still being on my team, he's kind of fallen down the pecking order. Not to mention I have the Youth Academy player Robin Berkland that I'm looking at as well. Okay. Okay. See what he can do here. Oh! Okay, Goetze. That's not who I wanted to pass to! Crap. That whole play was wasted because it did not go who I wanted it to go to. But Jonathan David gets the ball in the back of the net. But yeah, I just can't believe I was absolutely flying in this game up until that Adama Traore miss. And I gotta be honest with you, like, the first month that I've had him in the game and with the team, he was amazing, but ever since then, and especially after the January transfer window, or during the January transfer window, he's been so inconsistent. How do you miss from there? He had a wide open net! He's offside. No, he's not. Jack Harrison, how did you miss from there? Oh my god. If a bad Adama Traore performance is gonna be what's gonna happen with this team, then he's not gonna get a whole lot more time with me. I mean, I love Adama on here. He's one of my favorite players on FIFA. But if a team ends up going downhill that fast based on a performance that bad of his, then I'm gonna have to start looking. Maybe next season I might start looking at another right winger. Okay. Oh, what? Guys. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on with my team right now. I'm not liking this. They just feel totally different from the Vanaken totally was ready for that. Yeah, this team feels way different what it did in the first 20 minutes of the game. It really does. It's like I'm playing with a new team. Okay, Goetze. Yet another goal. Between that stupid miss by Adama and that... I don't know what Jack Harrison was doing. He was literally like inches in front of an open net. All he had to do was tap it in, and he did not tap it in. I'm just extremely irritated right now with this team. I don't know. Okay, nice. Vanaken with the steal. I almost said assist. Put the icing on the cake. Man, he's huge. I mean, he wasn't perfect today either. I mean, he did miss it. He did lose that one header in that one corner, which I'm still trying to figure that out, but... Yeah, I should be happy that I got another 3 points, which I am. But, God, Adama really brought this team down with that miss. I mean, it's hard to explain because I had a pretty good lead up until that point, but it just seemed like, I don't know, that was such a deflating miss. There was no reason why he had to do that. And because of that, it just seemed, the whole thing just decided to go down. Jack Harrison, 6.1. I mean, If you miss from an open net, you deserve that low of a rating. I'm sorry. Goetze with 7 goals. Jovic with 3 goals and assists. Because of how bad Adama was, Tovan really didn't have that much of an impact in this game. I don't know who I want to give man of the match to. I might have to give it to Mario Götze. Just simply because he scored 7 goals and he just seemed to be there in attack. But let me do this training here. And the next game, which I will show you here pretty soon, the next game will not be Burnley. I'm going to rotate that and sim that. Vanaken's going up to 76. Peacock's over halfway to 77. But the next game I will be playing will be the Carabao Cup final against Tottenham at the beginning of March. As a matter of fact, it's March 1st, so... And I think after that I'll play the Man City game, and I don't know what I want to play after that. I'm just going to have to chew that food when I have to, but thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.